Bill Piegler says he will not be attending tonight's meeting that could include the firing of his deputy supervisor. This because the meeting, he says, was not properly noticed. He says the Freedom of Information Act laws were violated. News 2 Berkeley County reporter Raymond Owens is live at the Berkeley County office building with the latest. Raymond.
Yes, Brendan, tonight's meeting is sure to be a contentious one. Some very hot topics on the agenda for this evening. And like you said, Supervisor Bill Piegler, about an hour or two ago, notified us that he was not going to personally attend the meeting this evening. Now, keep in mind, tonight's meeting is a special called meeting, and it is specifically to address 4 issues by council. Number 1, they may fire a deputy supervisor. Number 2, they may ask SLED to conduct an investigation into possible misappropriation of county funds. Number 3, they may look at possibly having a full forensic audit ordered for the county. And number 4, Supervisor Piegler, they're basically going to look at taking away his access to any county money. Now, Piegler sent us an email, like I said, just earlier this afternoon, saying he would not attend the meeting because it was not properly noticed. He believes that that's a violation of the Freedom of Information Act, and he gave us 6 different reasons based on things like when the notice was posted, where it was posted, and that it may not have been posted correctly and the public may not have been notified correctly. He goes on to say the subject matter contained on the agenda tonight will probably result in litigation against the county, and he says he will not be a party to that. Now, the meeting, the executive session begins here at 5:30 in the council chambers behind me. And according to the online agenda, it says at 6:30 is when the special meeting will begin here as well. I spoke with Councilman Jack Sherrill just a minute ago. He told me they're going to try to be very open as far as what they're talking about so that the public knows what's happening here tonight. We'll be here and, of course, bring that information to you as soon as we have it. Live in Moncks Corner, I'm Raymond.